Okay, so this is gonna be about a time where I let myself fall for a Kāne Hawaii who had a girlfriend. Ugh, I feel like I need to wear a clown mask this whole episode. Okay, but anyways, to make sure I'm not like outing anybody, I'm gonna be following this script right here because yeah, I ain't about that life and I don't want that smoke. And yes, I'm totally gonna be reading off this old iPod that I forgot that I had and found the other day. So I'm just gonna make use of it right now. Okay, so back when I was a student at Kāne, you know, everything was about revitalizing, perpetuating, and protecting all things Hawaii. You know, all the kumus were trying to inspire us and be like, we need to revitalize our olalo, we need to perpetuate our olalo, we need to hula, we need to reconnect and re-engage with our aina, we need to learn all the names of our ancestors and all the names of the winds and the rains. And yeah, it was like all about waking up all this ancestral knowledge that's within us, which was awesome. But the difficult part about all of this was that with all the things we were being encouraged to wake up and bring back, not all of them were considered socially acceptable in today's time, you know, because of colonialism, our people being heavily indoctrinated into American ways of thinking and doing things, and America still being here, illegally occupying our land. Kamea, you know, all that fun stuff. But the one that I'll be talking about today has to do with the terms Kāne or Kāne and Punalua relationships. But yeah, for those unfamiliar with those terms, there's a bunch of YouTube videos online that will break it down for you, so go check them out. But okay, so there was this one Kāne when I was back in college who was in a bunch of my classes. I never really paid much attention to him until maybe my senior year. He lived in the same dorm as me, but I never even noticed until maybe the very few last weeks of school. And I think it was because he was always at his girlfriend's dorm, so he was just never really around. Anyways, on the night of my graduation, I went back to my dorm room to finish packing because I had to move out the following morning. By then, my roommate had already moved out, so it was just me. I had left my door open because it was Vela Loa and had music playing as I finished packing up. Then, lo and behold, that Kāne, let's call him C-Rose. C-Rose stops by my door. Turns out that he lived right down the hall from me this whole time. He congratulated me on graduating, and from there we just kept talking. And then next thing you know, he's in my room, sitting on my roommate's bed, and I'm sitting directly across from him on mine's. And we just talked from maybe 9 p.m. till like 5, 6 a.m. in the morning. We talked about our dreams, our aspirations, our love for Hawaii, the lahui, our olelo and our culture, our plans about how we were going to get rid of the big evil American empire and save the Hawaiian kingdom. It was kind of like this big love fest where we were just rooting and cheering each other on. The whole conversation was magic, and I honestly didn't want it to end. Then next thing you know, morning came and it was time for me to move out, and C-Rose had to get back and finish up packing his room. And surprisingly, I wasn't tired at all. In fact, I felt pretty energized and excited from that all-night Hawaiian Studies discourse that just went down in my room. So my ohana picked me up maybe like a half hour after C-Rose went back to his room. So I remember getting in the car, and then as soon as I sat down, this song started playing on the radio. And that's when I realized that, damn, I think I'm low-key crushing on C-Rose. More in part 2.
Lately, been thinking about you, baby. Just sitting away, watching the days go by. Lately, been thinking about you, baby. Just sitting away, watching the days go by. Have you ever felt a breeze hit your heart, like the wind was blowing it apart, and you're spinning like a merry-go-round, indications of a storm touching down? I wish that I could weather any storm, but I guess it was a heartbreak from the norm. Was a day I will always remember, the saddest day in sweet November. Lately, been thinking about you, baby. Just sitting away, watching the days go by. Lately, been thinking about you, baby. just sitting away, watching the days go by, watching the days go by.